What's up, everybody? Today I want to make a video about self-awareness. Today I scrapped everything in my classroom. We were supposed to review our final exam, but obviously kids can Google that, and I gave them the option of having a conversation with me about life. Like, they got to ask me 5 questions. It ended up being more just about life that would actually, bring value to them today. So we talked about anything from how men oppress women to our school. We mainly talked about our school system and things that they wanted to change and how they hate school and just different issues and stuff that's going on, and what I thought about it and what I could do to help them and things like that. Well, at the end of the conversation, one of my students says, you know what, we just need the whole rest of the generation to die off, and then we're going to be the ones that change the world. And this was my response to him. Yes, if you deal with the trauma and the generational things that are being passed down from your parents, your grandparents, and through all of that. Because here's the thing, even if you're 10 years old right now, the blueprint that you have set up for your life is not yours. It's your parents, it's your teachers, it's your preachers, it's the media. It's not yours. And until you are set up in a way to where your parents and we as a school system really give kids the opportunity to go and figure themselves out, they will repeat the same things that we're doing, and they will end up very unhappy. Now, it'll look a little bit different because they have technology and things like that, and we can blame technology all that we want to, but the fact of the matter is we're not really getting in and letting them figure themselves out, because we're just trying to bulldoze everything from in front of them. But 2, we're just we're not setting them up to just figure it out, what makes them happy. I was watching a Gary Vee video this morning, and he's great. He has a really great story. He came from Belarus, grew up very poor, but you look at him and he's super successful, and he's grinding, and he was a DNF student. But then you have other people whose path is actually laid out perfectly for them, and they shit all over their life. But the difference that he said made for him was that, yes, he got D's and F's and he got punished, but his parents never let him, never kept him from selling things, doing his baseball card expos and things that he was doing, because they realized that he was building those skills. So here's the thing, your BS or belief system will make or break you. And if we're not taking the time right now with our kids and looking at our relationships, then we're going to keep doing the same thing. The relationships that you have with your kids and kids that you have with your parents will make a difference in your job and in your business and overall whether you're happy or not. This is why I named my company Everything is Relationship, because everything we do, is relation to something else in order for it to function. So, the question I pose to you today is, whose voice is in your head? I have to ask myself that on a daily basis as I'm building this business, and sometimes I get freaked out and I find myself self-sabotaging because the voice in my head is not mine. It's from my past, it's my mom, it's my dad, it's all of these people that are oh, you can have this, but you can't have this over here, and I have to work on that daily, and really filter that out and be happy. So what's the voice in your head? Who is that that's talking to you? Now, I want you guys to have everything that you want in your life, but here's the thing. You aren't going to find what you are looking for. You are going to find what you are looking with. That means if you're walking around with rose-colored glasses, or you're walking around I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that, or I'm scared, or I have fears, the things that are going to show up in your life are going to be within that atmosphere of fear. Legit, just fear, or whatever the rose-colored glasses is that you're hanging on to and that you're wearing. So look, if you want to dive in deep to your belief systems and those limiting beliefs, then look, subscribe to my YouTube channel, DM me and Instagram, and let's get connected. Let's get you into my seminars that I'm about to put on. And like, let's really start to go to work and chip away on the generational stuff that's been passed down, so you can go out there and make a difference and change the world. Because I'm committed to transforming the aspect of all relationships. Because when you can do that, like, that's where you'll find your happiness. And that's what this life is about. So subscribe, message me on my Instagram in my DM. My Instagram is at everything is relationship. And let's get connected. All right. Peace.